You are watching WPTV.
We have been trying new things, new comedy pieces, different guests, trying a bunch of different things. And I know you probably can't tell that this is us trying. I'm sorry. Something you may not know, though, is that something we do on this show, everything that we do on this show, actually, has to be sent to the William Paterson administration. This is negative 100% true. Now, whether they watch it or not is a different story. I know that they're busy. But this is a campus show. They like to keep their hands in things and see what we're doing. And it's actually gotten to the point where they've started sending us suggestions on things that they want to see to make the show better. And because we trust them to make so many decisions, we're going to take care of all that right now in a segment we're calling Appeasing the Administration. Da 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 da. I feel like it's the fanfare. The first thing the administration wants to see is more faculty on the show. This is a given, being that this is the administration. Now, we do occasional segments featuring some faculty and staff, but they claim we don't highlight them and all that they do for us properly. Well, William Paterson administration, I hate to admit this, I didn't even really want this to come to light, but we did try to have an adjunct professor on the show a while back, and it just didn't go as planned. Let's take a look. So thank you for being here, Professor.
Thanks for having me on the show.
I'm so excited. So you are a body language pathologist. What does that even mean?
So pretty much I help and teach students who may struggle with physical and cognitive issues such as social cues and interactions.
That's great. I love to hear that. And you're an adjunct here. So what are like some of the basic steps so Isabel and I can try that you teach some of your students?
Well, this might be a very universal type thing, but a lot of students will do the 3 steps of paying attention.
Okay.
Oftentimes they'll cross their legs.
Right.
Then they'll put their arms and their fingers together.
Cross them, okay.
And they'll often nod with appreciation to understanding what is being taught.
I understand. Cool. I like that one.
Yeah.
Do you have any more?
Oh, there's plenty, but there's a few that are just not as subtle.
Okay.
I mean, you have, such things as...
Well, sir, Professor, why are your fingers in your mouth? Please don't.
That's part of the process.
It's not, okay, can you show us a different one? Put your legs down, please. This is a college show.
Hey, this is what the class I teach. This is another one.
I don't want to.
I call this the prancing kitten.
The what? I'm sorry? Professor, you can't do that on the show, please. Can we cut, please? Anybody? Professor.
I got one more. This one is called...
Oh, Professor, did you stretch this morning?
No, but it's always ready for leg day.
Okay.
Actually, I don't have one for this. This is just fun.
Is this? Can we cut to? Okay, we'll be back after the break. Professor, please sit up. Professor. This is why we don't have faculty on our show. But if you're looking to pass a class, no, I'm kidding. Next, now, as you may know, William Paterson is in the middle of a huge budget deficit. Programs, faculty, staff, they're all getting slashed left and right. So the administration is looking to see what they can do to lower the cost to produce this show. And of course, the first thing they thought of was getting rid of our beautiful studio. I think it's crazy, and we all tried to tell them that it's crazy, and that we'll never be able to book guests if we don't have a nice, beautiful studio like we do. But they just wouldn't give. So here's a preview of what season 3 of Very Late with Vont Leak looks like without this illustrious studio. Hey everybody, welcome back. This is our new studio. So without further ado, please welcome our next guest. Hey man, how are you? Welcome to the show. This is Very Late with Vont Leak. Can you tell people about your new movie?
What movie? I didn't do no damn movie. What are you talking about?
You're on your movie tour. Can you tell people this is our camera?
What? I'm not doing no movie. What are you talking about?
Can you just talk a little bit louder? We lost the microphone.
No, I'm not doing no damn movie. Like, back away from me for this second.
Look, please don't. Hey man, don't help him. Okay, we'll be back after this. Who's in the movie?
But I'm not in no damn movie. Leave me alone, bro.
Yeah, that episode's gonna stink.
Stinky Winky.
Now, what?
Stinky Winky.
Can we cut her mic off? Jesus. The administration needs to, oh my gosh. All right, something else the administration has been taking note of. This is very, very strange. Surprise pregnancy announcement videos are trending. I guess this is something that university administration are taking note of. Keke Palmer did one a couple weeks ago on SNL, and something very similar like that happened on our show just a few weeks ago. Let's take a look. All right, we're gonna have a great show tonight, but first, we're gonna go take a look at...
Excuse me, Vont.
Oh, sorry for this interruption. My ex is here. Kathy, what are you doing here?
You thought you got rid of me, didn't you?
Yeah, we haven't seen each other in, like years? How'd you even find me?
Years, huh? Did you forget about us running into each other in Hoboken for your birthday this summer?
Okay, Kat, I don't know what you're doing here. I don't know even what you're talking about.
Nothing's changed. You're still in denial. Well, I have an announcement for you and your little fans.
Okay, Kathy, I don't think we should do this here. I really think that you should
Vont, I
Kathy?
am still bloated after you made that amazing dinner that night. You are an amazing chef, and your current girlfriend is so lucky to have you.
Okay, guilty, all right? I'm a great chef, okay? I know how to work my way around the kitchen. She's living proof.
Oh, by the way, me and my fiance are expecting.
Oh, congratulations. See ya. Yeah, that was awkward. I gotta be honest, this next thing the administration wants us to change, I'm not a big fan of. They want us to completely get rid of Isabel.
What?
Yeah, apparently she's not doing a good job and isn't a realistic late night comedy show sidekick.
Wait, seriously? Please, what are you?
It's not me, Isabel. It's the administration. And, you know, they're so trustworthy. We have to do what they say. So, it's not you. But luckily, though, they are sending in someone who fits more of the mold of what a late night sidekick should look like. So let's welcome our new sidekick, Jimmy. How are you, Jimmy? Thanks for being here.
I'm great, Vont. You know, last semester you got almost canceled for like all the protests out there. People called you misogynistic, so I'm happy to be the beneficiaries that's come to life this semester.
Okay, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Isabel, it's not you. It's just kidding. It is you.
Some people just can't survive the casting couch, you know.
What? Couch?
Yeah, it's not you. Like I said, just kidding. It is. So anyway, Jimmy's gonna be on standby anytime, you know. Isabel, when things aren't funny, she just tends to dance. So Jimmy's gonna be on standby to help make things a bit funnier. Isn't that right, Jimbo?
Yeah.
I didn't say anything funny there.
You don't have to. Look at you.
Was that a? Okay. We're gonna move on.
Oh, what a treasure.
Okay. Hey, we've all heard of Rate My Professor, right? Jimmy, have you heard of it?
Is that like some Brazzers skit?
Okay. Well, it's a website. It's a website that students have. It's a website that students have used for years to get. I didn't say anything funny, mister. Sir. Okay. Rate My Professor is a website that students have used for years to give reviews on professors to help when choosing classes. And the administration, apparently they've done some research, and apparently people don't check that site anymore. And they say that it's a problem. Jimmy, do you still use Rate My Professor?
Yeah, you know, I lay back in bed. I get it out. You know, it's
okay.
It's a lovely website.
Okay, Isabel, do you use Rate My Professor?
I'm not the psychic anymore.
See, Jimmy would have said something
I don't
funny.
deserve. I'm not.
Yeah,
you
I
don't deserve
would.
my answer.
Jimmy said something funnier.
What are you saying?
But you're not listening? Wow, not funny and not attentive. Sidekick, women, where are you being good at being at? I'm kidding. That was crazy. I'm not misogynistic, right, Jimmy?
No, but this I don't know. Hell Dollar might have said something different.
Oh, okay, we'll move on. Well, the administration thinks that Rate My Professor is a great resource, and they want to make sure students' reviews of professors are being heard. So Isabel and I did our civic duty to make.
You said duty. Who does that?
Okay.
Eat your heart out, Fallon.
Okay. Isabel and I did our civic duties to make sure that professors' reviews are being heard. We did our civic duty. We had to.
He did it again.
I didn't. Only when I tell jokes.
That wasn't a joke.
It's right here. Joke.
That?
Yeah. We did our civic duty to make sure that professors' reviews are heard, and for all students watching and are still indecisive about what classes and professors to take next semester. So let's take a look.
We are in the office of film professor Chris Williams.
Did we have an appointment?
We're here for live Rate My Professor.
Okay.
All right. Professor Williams is okay, but he always berated our class at 9:30 a.m. and said we would end up pushing carts at Acme if we didn't take notes in his class. To be honest, 7th graders could teach what he teaches.
Well, I want to see the 7th grader do it. That would be funny. And if they could, come get it, 7th grader. It's yours, but you ain't gonna do it.
I'm here with film professor Gina Guerrieri. Professor, how are you?
I'm good now. I don't know how I'll be after the review, but let's hear.
Your students are brutal. One review of yours says, I had Professor Guerrieri for film as a medium. She's a sweet lady and is very understanding, but one day, she blew a whistle when we were talking too much. This isn't gym class, we just watch movies.
Did I do that?
Did I do that?
I think so.
They were probably really loud. Yeah.
Is this something that you do often in your classes?
No, I think that was about 10 years ago. I believe...
Oh, this review was written yesterday. I am here with journalism professor Nick Hirshon. How are you, sir?
Vont, what did I teach you in Com 2500? You're supposed to introduce yourself to the audience and to your source and everything?
Sure. Enough of that. Your rate, my professor, is... I had Professor Hirshon for journalism. I truthfully don't know how I stayed awake in his class. The occasional joke usually left me with a nose exhale and a smirk, like, ha, that was funny, but not funny enough to actually laugh. I have to ask him where he gets his sweater vests and what hair gel he uses. We'll take again, though. Care to comment?
Oh, wow. Where did you get that from?
A good journalist never reveals his sources.
Sweater vests I'm definitely known for, although I didn't go with one today. It's getting warmer, so climate change is kind of changing up my fashion sense.
It's getting warmer?
Yeah, it's getting warmer these days. I mean, like December used to be like, it'd be pretty chilly. I'd be coming here in sweater vests in November, December. Now it's like, it's 50 degrees today.
And the hair gel?
The hair gel, I've always consistently used LA Looks, I think it's called. It's like, it's a pretty like cheap like CVS hair gel.
That's what gets him in 10-10 wins, the hair gel.
Yeah, that's what gets me everywhere in life.
I'm here with Al Clarke, TV studio manager. Al, what are you doing?
I'm making Willie P great again.
Okay. Your review from Rate My Professor says, this guy is essentially skinny Hagrid from Harry Potter. He's got the height and the hair. Sometimes I wonder if he's got all his marbles.
Yeah, I'm gonna track those people down and tell them what's for. Let's do that again.
Tell him who? What? What did you say? What's for? What's for what? What's for dinner?
All right, we've got one more. The administration wants us to change the amount of props that we use on this show. They say that if they can encourage students to not use calculators in classrooms, that we can still make a good show without as many props on the set. I think that's crazy. Being that our set is already bare bones, I think that... Hello? Sir, who... Excuse me. What the hell?
Remove the props, but our host is a toolbox. I love this show.
Okay. This has been Appeasing the Administration. This is awkward.